Good evening, everyone. Welcome to ULTV Student Diaries. I'm Shefali Shrivastava, Marketing and Communication Manager at University Living. We are going to discuss Masters in Public Health. Right. Masters in Public Health is a pathway into medical field without being in an operating room, dispensing medicine, or giving direct medical care to patients. A public health specialist is the backbone of any medical facility or a clinic or a hospital. We'll discuss further in detail on this particular topic with Shebin P. Kurian, a student from Teesside University, Middlesbrough. Hi, Shebin.
Hi, how are you?
I am good. I believe you're pursuing final year at the university, right, in Masters of Public Health?
Yeah, so it's just like a couple of months to finish my course here. I'm
That's
doing.
great. So I believe you'll have all the right information to be shared with the students who want to pursue this course and who want to come to UK or Middlesbrough, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Good. So we are the right source, guys. Just put all your ears to this whole conversation. Now, before we start and dive into conversation that what exactly can happen for someone who wants to pursue masters in public health, how is Middlesbrough? What is your experience so far at the university? If you can tell us a little bit about the lifestyle over there.
Yeah, so Middlesbrough is actually the northeast of England, which is around just like a 236 mile away from London. And it was a big city. It's a pretty big city, and the cost of living of Middlesbrough is comparatively is the cheapest among, like, when we compare with north and the east of England. And Teesside University is like the only university in Middlesbrough, and it is like having a good and top ranked university in England, and they provide a good quality of education. Yeah, and Teesside University offers like a wide variety of courses based on our interest. So yeah, that's it for the introduction.
Okay, so if I want to understand what made you choose Middlesbrough over any other city in UK?
The best part, and it's like the flexibility in the like the fees, and the flexibility in the tuition fees. So this university has like have a large, wide variety of scholarships they offer. So based according to our marks and all, we'll get around a scholarship from £3,000 to around £10,000 too. So that's one of the main attractions, like the why people choose Teesside University. Also, so we'll get a flexibility in paying our tuition fees. So this university will offer. So initially, you just need to pay a deposit of just £4,000, and then you can fly to UK, and then you can pay here by working. Like, but once we get a part-time job, so then you can work here and pay the fees like in a how much ever we have. So we can choose like we whether we need to pay like an installment, like in monthly installment, so that they will only deduct from our bank, so we don't need to care much about anything. So other options, like it's like when comparing with my course with other universities, so they also, it's like I'm the fees are like quite high. So I feel like because we all are looking for a budget friendly and a flexible university, so Teesside is one of the good option, I feel.
Great. So I understand that university was your first choice based on your course rather than a
Yeah,
city, correct?
yeah.
Great, great. It's better actually. Most of the time it's other way around for a couple of students, and that's why they land in a soup because they're unable to understand when the course doesn't fit. They just came there for a friend or city. So of course, this works better that you have very clear in your path that which course you want to go and which is the best university with the better offerings. Now coming
Yeah.
on your course, why should someone pursue a master's of public health degree, and what are the prerequisites of this course, like what one should have in a bachelor's, how to go about it?
Yeah, so I think to pursuing Master of Public Health, either we should have an academic background in health field. Either you completed your health nursing, or your pharmacist, or you completed any degree or bachelor degree in health. It will be good. So if you pursue Master of Public Health, and it is mostly deal with like leadership and for example, so currently we all face with the pandemic. So public health is one of the departments so that was in forefront, took all the responsibilities in this pandemic in England. And so that's the thing. We academic background should be like we should have at least a bachelor degree in healthcare field. And there will be, and to add on this, I would like to add on what is we should have like, if you pursue a degree in health fields, there are plenty of opportunities in this country, because like this country give more importance in healthcare.
Okay, understood, noted. Now, you've already cleared this point that you selected Teesside University because of the flexibility of the payments, budget friendly, and quality education. Now, is there any exclusive offering that the university has in your particular course?
Yeah, so I think there is a scholarship, so which worth around 10,000 pounds. So when you're applying for your, when you start applying for this university, so if you have like a good academic background, so you can offer the like, you can apply for that scholarship, and you just need to pay only around 5,000 pounds. That's like, it's very cheap. So there are variety of scholarships this university offers according to our academic background. So yeah, so there are plenty of things like based on our scholarships and what we need. So according to my knowledge, so it is also depend upon different courses. It's depend upon what course you choose. So yeah, there are lots of scholarships available here. And even if you want to continue your studies here after masters, if you want to continue with PhD or some any other PG diploma, so you can this college university will actually support us. So they will mail actually will send you a personal mail regarding if you want to pursue a future career. So they will actually help us.
Great. So there were a lot of support system available at the university for the students, and of course, a better opportunity with respect to the scholarship and the payment plans and the quality education. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you've already, created emphasis on the support system. So can you elaborate more on the career support or other programs that are held at the university, which helps you student to kickstart your career?
Yeah, so there is like a student union, student life, which is mostly for the international students who come to UK. So the first thing, like the student life is mostly like for the Indian students. So there is an Indian union. So they will dealing with all the issues or any concerns regarding for the international students. If you have any concerns, so after arriving UK, so they definitely should help us in all cases. And even if you don't have a budget to pay your tuition fees, the student life will support us initially. Or sometimes if you don't have a laptop or something, so everything the student life will support for students. That's my basically concentrating for Indian students and for mostly for the international students. And student union also is there, so that will also mostly deal with all the things. And Teesside University has a lot of program for international students, like international week, international day, and they have a orientation program which was quite like grand function, and welcoming ceremonies, and Diwali celebration. Yeah, and even we used to celebrate our I they like we have a one building just for the international students. There we have lots of things like shops and pubs and all everything, so the program will be conducting there. So it's like, and it is 24 hours open, and the library is 24-hour open. So they're like both indoor and outdoor activities and programs will be there in Teesside University.
Okay, so what I understood is that there is a whole global experience. Apart from the university, there's an entire building dedicated to international students, and you have student life and student union with respect to the country and everything where they help you with any kind of need, whether financial or moral, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Great, great. Now, what are the career programs, if I talk about how they help you in boost up your career? Do you have a career counselor over there or how?
Yeah, there is a placement cell in Teesside universities. Like, actually, like before you ending your course, you can actually contact a placement cell, and they will tell you how, support you with how to make a good CV, attractive CV, and what all things we need to know. So help in CV development and all. And also, if we want to pursue career in any other, like the course which you need, so they will also assist. So mostly it's all depend upon how many year course you choose, because I took a 1 year course, and they do not provide an internship for me. So if you take usually a 2 year course, the internship is like they offer you an internship, and that period of time, so you can actually work on with the placement cell, and you can actually develop your career. So depending upon where your interest to work, in which company you're selected. Yeah, that's it.
Great. Now, I've heard great things about, masters in public health, or someone in public health. There's a very lucrative, salary also involved. So, what career opportunities are available for a master's in public health? Like, do you work within, as I mentioned, at a hospital, as a clinic, or which organization, or how do you work? And what is
Okay.
the package also, if you can, maybe a ballpark?
To be frank, public health has like we not only we work in hospital, we can work in everywhere. So even you work in like MNCs, you can work, because there needs an epidemiologist, economist, everything, because public health deals with everything, epidemiology and economy and everything, budgeting, leadership, management, everything. So the public health scope is like everywhere, but like its challenging part is like, so when you're pursuing a master of public health, so initially you won't be getting like you won't be getting a very high salaried job. So that's like many people will try to say like a public health you'll get a very good salary at the beginning, but there is like you before you after you completing your course, same like GMC and all. So you need to register with you have to complete a registration with the Public Health of England. So that's the one procedure. So once you get the registrations, yeah, your pay will be good, and you can work in anywhere. You can work as a consultant everywhere, and it's all depend upon our interest and our destiny. So yeah, the health is actually England is giving healthcare a lot of importance. So it's like it's giving a lots of opportunities.
True, true. Thank you for correcting me. Of course, health is a very crucial part of every walk of life. And
Yeah.
with public health in picture, if you do masters in public health, you get, you can work in any field. So it's not just limited to a hospital or clinic, correct?
Yeah.
Great, great. Now, you've already mentioned what kind of activities at the Teesside University. Now, I'll talk about your accommodation. You guys, you're right now staying at a PVSC, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what kind of activities does it happen over there for international students? Do they organize some social gatherings or something?
Yeah. So when I came on last September, it's about 1 year. So they have an orientation program, so which we get an opportunity to mingle with all people like who coming from different like regions of the world. And also yeah, so there are many programs, Diwali celebration and International Students Day. So they're like, it's like International Students Day will be conducting like a couple of weeks. They will get lot of things like Indian cuisines, so many stalls. So they're pretty good, and there will be DJ weeks and the DJ parties and everything. Yeah. Not only just for like
Sounds
academic.
really interesting.
Yeah, so many programs will be there. Yeah.
Great. And you have made friends over there? Like so
Yeah,
far, the course has been in here.
yeah, so yeah, I just finished like about to finish. So I just um uh, uh, for my career I just relocated from there, because I just almost done my course. Yeah, I have we have lots of connections there, and it's a good city.
Great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great, great. Okay, now it's very important to understand from an international student themselves that what are the challenges, like regardless what we see or what a university representative say or counselor says, you guys are the actual people who face these challenges, who are on ground zero. So what, when somebody plans for study abroad, what challenges one should be prepared to face?
The first challenges is like passing the course is that's one of the main challenges, because the public health is a course which is not at all an easy course for the students, because it's passing that course is very difficult until unless if you don't know what is inside that. And this university, to be frank, it's like they do not have a compromise in quality of education. So if you are not giving a good response in terms of your attendance, and if you're not doing your assignments or submitting the assignments according to their guidelines, so they will definitely make you fail. So passing the course is one of the main challenges, because like by the end of second semester, so we'll get our mark list, like whether either we passed or whether we can go to next program. So yeah, that's one of the difficult situation. And initially when I came here during pandemic, so I find a difficulty in searching part-time jobs too. So that is also a challenging part. But it's like I can give an assurance that whoever coming to UK will get somehow a part-time job. That's not a big deal. So once we get into the flow, that's everything is easy, because we just being part of their culture and everything. That's all thing, because that's the only thing. So the main thing will be passing the course will be little difficult. So make sure like we just have like a concentrate more on that too, apart from everything. That's it.
Right. And how's the culture over there? Because if I talk about maybe for a Southeast Asian student, culture difference is a huge gap sometimes. So how easy it is to adjust and gel in with the culture at UK?
The culture is, yeah, it is like totally different from our Indian culture. It's all straightforward and open culture here. But then the thing is, Teesside University got lots of Indian people, students studying here. So we don't find any cultural challenges here, because we make friends with only Indian students most of the time. Yeah, so we don't find any cultural challenges in Teesside University, because in the each corner you will find any Indian there. So it's
So you
not a
have a
thing.
small India over there. But yeah, I
Yeah,
believe there are a lot of other students also from other part of the world
yeah,
who
most of
travel
them.
over there. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we can you can meet Nigeria, people from China, Malaysia, and all. Everywhere, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, everywhere you can find a multicultural students. You can see, but
great, great.
yeah. So UK culture,
Now,
it's like it's a European culture, so we will gradually will be adopt to all these things, and it's easy for
so
us.
people are very welcoming over there. It's easy to get into, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Great. So we have almost near our closing time. I didn't realize. Now, there's one important question that I really want to ask is the cost of living in Middlesbrough. Like, if you can tell which apps to go for a student who's traveling over there and these kind of things.
yeah. I can tell this very confidently. Like cost of living in Middlesbrough will be the cheapest, because when I relocated now to south and comparing to the north, it's like double cost of living in London. I live in now London, so it's the double of Middlesbrough. So especially getting accommodation in Middlesbrough, it's the one of the cheapest in England, I feel. So if you have very limited budget and you need to come to UK and you need to get a master's, I think Teesside is a very good option for students. Yeah, that yeah, the cost of living is very less. Yeah, for the accommodation and everything. So, for example, if your budget is around a £500 a month, you can easily spend. You can even save money in middle if you stay in Middlesbrough. So it's cheapest.
Okay, so great. Three cheers to Middlesbrough. Huh? I'm Shebin is totally in from Middlesbrough.
Yeah, but you will find a difference from the people and from north and south. South will be like life will be little more colorful, and will be busy life in south, and maybe lots of opportunities in career wise will be there in south, but north will be like more of industrial area, and the life won't be that much colorful. I mean, in what sense? Like it's not that like much opportunities, but there are plenty of opportunities. There are beautiful places apart from Middlesbrough. So the beautiful places in north like Durham and Leeds and all the beautiful places. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah.
So what I understand, it's more like city and countryside of it. That's the
It's not,
difference. The rush
no,
is little less over there.
no, it's not countryside. Middlesbrough is
No,
actually
it's not
estate.
countryside, but the difference
Yeah,
of lifestyle. The difference of lifestyle is that.
yeah. Because like we couldn't find much an English culture there in Middlesbrough, because most of them are like Indians or some other across the world. So we didn't find actually a European culture there, because most of them who living there are students or like dependents. But South is like pretty more like South is like European culture, because like that's the only thing which I feel a difference.
Great, great. Thank you so much, Shebin, for joining us today. And
Yeah.
thank you for sharing such a great, insightful, and such a cheerful session with our students who are watching this. So our take from this whole session is that Middlesbrough is a good place to go if you're looking for a budget-friendly living as a student, of course. And Teesside Universities offers all the great deals, all the great courses, and all the opportunities that one student might need. And rest is up to you, how you are creating
Yeah.
difference in the world.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Shebin, for
I
joining us.
cannot tell Middlesbrough is the best in UK. I cannot tell, but for a beginner in UK, I think Middlesbrough will be the best option. And then afterwards, we can relocate to any parts of the UK according to our wish and according to our will.
Right. If you want to start and if you're looking for a budget-friendly place, then Middlesbrough is your destination. So
Yeah,
on this note, we'll
exactly.
be closing our session. Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you found it useful. Looking forward to seeing you guys next Friday at 5. Stay tuned to our social media handles for more information. Thank you, Shibin, for joining us.
Bye. Nice to
Bye.
meet
Thank
you.
you.